Good morning, YouTube. Top of the morning to you. Happy St. Patty's Day. Hey, before we get started into a live gambling session, I did want to point out, if you missed my video on when's the best time to be gambling, check the lunar forecast, right? For forecasts and predictions for the best hunting and fishing times. That's right, hunting and fishing times. And today is one of the best days. So I put in where I'm at, and it says today is, actually it's got a best plus rating. Tomorrow is season's best, right? So the best times to be gaming would be between 6:47 p.m. and 7:47, easy for me to say, 7:47 p.m. Check your local listings, right? For what times would be, wherever you're at in the world would be the best time to be gaming. But it's a great resource to be able to go out and say, if we're playing, looking for streaks, everybody loves a good streak, right? Everybody loves a good streak. When can I take advantage of this? And that's why I'm going to go ahead and record a live session now, because let's get into a streak. Because I'm actually within my 7:22 a.m. window here. I actually like playing in the minor times, because the minor times I think has a more compacted energy. I have another job and I can't play this all day. So we only have a little bit of time before I actually have to go to work. So let's get to work. All right, so welcome to my online account. You can see my balance right now is $6,443. Yes, I did take a substantial withdrawal out of my account. We are taking the family on a big family vacation, and I have a big family. So there's actually 10 of us that I'm paying for. I think we're up to 15 people that are going. So that is fantastic. So the way that I'm looking at this, I'm actually looking at the derivative roads instead of the main road here. I'm either looking at, I guess this is called the Big-Eyed Sun road. And I think I've been calling this one wrong. This one's actually called the small road, not the long road. I was on another game that was referring to the main road as being the long road. This road down here being the derivative road is the short road. And we know that the one down here in the bottom right-hand corner, this is the cockroach pig road, which I'll just refer to as the cockroach road. So I'm really looking for patterns to develop. And here you can see it did get on a chop, right? It's going back and forth, as I like to call that. That's trading blows. Remember, hit me, hit you. That's just the trading blows. And we're looking for what streaks have been happening. So far we are 29 hands in, and we've had one tie on this. If you want to know where I play, feel free to reach out to me. I absolutely share where I play. I've had zero problem with this website as far as being able to give me my money back, right? And it doesn't sit out there in Bitcoin, sits out there in just casino currency until I want to cash it out. And then it does get cashed out in Bitcoin, which then I have to sell and convert. And that's like a 3% fee in order to do that. I mean, my biggest downside to playing online is that all this is taxable, right? Because I'm used to going into a brick and mortar casino, playing with cash at a table game. You cash out, you walk out. There's no taxes there. But for me, I have to drive at least an hour to get to a casino. And this, I just have to turn on my device and I'm playing. So let's see what we got going here. So it looks like there's a couple different streaks going here on the anticipated. Remember, so it's either blue is chaos and red is anticipated in all these derivative roads. Everything up above here in the main road or the long road, these are the actual banker player. And then anything with the golden side is that it came natural. So there's been a lot of naturals just by glancing over this as far as what's been coming. So there we just had another result for anticipated. So if I was going to go anticipated here, so my next block was here, this would be chaos. So I would be looking for a player bet here. And that's what I like about the derivative roads, is that you're just looking for chaos or anticipated, and you're looking for the streak there. You can see that this streak actually goes along with the main road streak if it works out. I guess we're going to find out here if that's actually going to work and go back to player bet, because to continue the anticipated win, we would have we'd get a player bet here. And it looks like player 7 over 2, so it's looking good. Surprise! We won. Yeah, not really surprised. And we can see on the cockroach road, this one's actually gone 2 times, saying that it's actually been chaos. So if we anticipated chaos to continue there, we could certainly bet chaos there. This one, once it gets to the top, I do take a pause. For whatever reason, that seems to be a barrier to the energy. I'm also, at least from playing other games, 7 is always a factor of concern. So I'm not going to be surprised if we have another player win here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had the banker. And look, maybe we're going to get a tie. Nope. Looks like it's going to go player unless the banker can pull one out. So now we have another anticipated bet, right? So that was another anticipated. So let's see how long we can get this anticipated track to run. It looks like 98% of the people are like, no, it's time for that to end, right? So you can see that we just went anticipated on the cockroach road, and if we expected another anticipated, the anticipated bet, if I went here, went over 3, that would be this one. That would give me another anticipated bet here, which would pair this up. So I actually really like the player bet here for being an anticipated bet on the big-eyed boy road. And we got a 9. So I can't lose. I can tie, which I've done, but I can't lose that bet. So we can see how nicely that had come up. So now here, if I want to use this and go, okay, well, I'm not going to go over 2, so I would expect this to be chaos. I would go here, go over 3. This one doesn't match that, so that would be chaos there. And this being an anticipated bet would be would be red. So I've got a conflicting signal there, so I'm just going to take a pause. Might be a great time to play a tie, but I'm only looking at getting. Actually, I just wanted to get to 4,500 was all my goal was to get to this morning, or 4,500, 6,500. I didn't want to lose $2,000. That'd be silly. My goal is to lose $2,000. No, but once I get it to $7,000, I'm going to take another withdrawal because I have several $1,000s to pay. And you can see this one did finally end, so that had the conflicting result, but it did stick with the cockroach road. So if I wanted another bet here, then I would actually bet red to go for chaos. Because if I go here and I go over 3, 1, 2, 3, go up 1, these two match. So if these two match, I would expect a red hash mark to be down here, move over 1, but I'm expecting this to pair up. So in order to get that chaos to pair up, I need the banker to win here. So it's 5 over 0 right now, and we lost that one. So we actually had another anticipated bet had come out in that regard. So here I could go for, well, actually I don't really even like the bet there. Here I could go for chaos, which chaos in this case would also be a red bet. So I'm going to double up on my banker bet. And we're hoping that player streak ends for me right here. Yeah, that's certainly my hope by going by the big-eyed boy, looking for this to change. Right now we're sitting on tie, so hopefully the player doesn't get too strong and the banker has some help. Not enough help. So right now the main road is going on a killing streak, and it's doing well. So I'm actually going to sit this one out. I would love to bet on player here, but my next bet is for 3 units. Remember, what do I call my 3-unit bet? That's my refund. So I'd really like to get a refund here. And I shouldn't be surprised that the player is going on a streak. I should be, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the streaks, but I was looking for the streaks to be happening on the derivative roads. It can certainly happen on the main road, right? The long road. We'll see if the player can pull this one out. 6 isn't a bad number. It's not as good as 9, right? So that's actually why I was sitting that one out and waiting. So here I'm going to go back to this one and go, okay, I have an anticipated bet is what I want. So an anticipated bet, I go here, these two match, so that would be on banker for 3 units because I'm playing the D. Lambert money management system. So here I basically want a refund, right? It's give me a refund minus the 5%, but I mean, it is what it is. So the player has a pair of jacks, which is 0, and the banker, 3. Not a fantastic number. Let's see if the player comes up with nothing. I like nothing. I can't lose. I can tie, but I can't lose. So there we won. Had a little bit of tax I had to pay to be able to get my money back, but I'm only $10 away from my goal. So very, very makeable. So here, if I went, this one went up. This one went anticipated. So if I anticipated this one again, I'm going to go $10. Actually, let's go $11 on banker to have another anticipated bet. So it had paired, it went solo, it paired, went solo, and now I'm expecting it to pair on the Big Eyed Road. And there's no way I'm going to win. I can tie, but there's no way I was going to win that bet when the player comes up with a 9. So now we can see that it does just continue to do the chop. So here I'd also do an anticipated bet. So anticipated, I'd go here, these match. So that would be blue for, what do I need? $22, $21 on player. Blue. I get used to saying blue and red for the derivative roads. It's either banker or player. It's so confusing only having 2 colors, but they all have different names. So we've got a 3 versus a 5. So the player needs a little bit of help. And they did not get it. So we went back to the banker. So we've got the chop. We can see here we've got 2 on the chaos. So I would expect that we would have, this would actually go back to anticipated. So if I had anticipated, it'd be here, 1, 2, 3. That would be a red for $35. It'd be 3 units to get me up to where I need to be. Actually, with $70 wouldn't even get me where I need to be. It's going to give me almost just back as a refund. Again, 3rd unit's always a refund. Player's going to get another card. We both get another card. But hopefully the player reduces. Okay, now I can't lose. I can certainly tie. That was a good win. So we're still just under $10 away. So in this case, I'm going to say we're going to go back to... I'm going to go back to chaos. So chaos here would be 1, 2, 3. That would actually be a blue. Would be chaos. Because again, I always go to the next one in this row, and then go back 3 for the cockroach road. 1, 2, 3. That would give us a red because these match. So if that gives us a red, that means I need to go to the other way. I need to go to player in order to get chaos. So we're looking for chaos. We've got 7. That's some chaos right there. Getting that other one come back up. So that paired up. So let's do 2 units now looking for chaos. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. These match. So that would be red. So I need to go to blue or player for 2 units in order to get that to happen. You know, when you have a 7, you normally win like 90% of the time. I just have to laugh at I have a 7. I want to win 90% of the time. I mean, it's a good number to have. I don't know if 90% is an accurate call there. I'm still surprised we only have the one tie on this shoe. So here we're going. Hopefully that 7 doesn't stick still over there. It did. So the anticipated road on the cockroach road keeps playing along. So here, let's see if we can match up this energy with anticipated. So anticipated would be another red. So here we're going for our refund again. How many times we get into 3 units to get our refund? Right? But if you want to know where I play, feel free to reach out. My email is below in the description. MiketheGamblingGuy@gmail.com. More happy to get back to you. Any questions that you have. Certainly hope you leave comments if you like seeing live play. I like being able to show it to you, bring it to you, and hopefully get the derivative roads to work. So now the banker's going to get another card, and we're going to see if I'm going to get hosed. So it has energy. It's just the energy is just opposing everything I'm doing. Every bet I'm making. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. All right, so back here to the cockroach road, we're going to see actually the short road here is actually being consistent. So if I go for an anticipated bet, I would go here and I'd go back 2. So that means this would be going to banker. I didn't get 4 units in there. But that would be saying that if I intend that chop to work on the short road, that the bankers should be winning in this one. That is where the energy is telling me right now to go. And right now I got a 1-point lead. Do. Now watch it goes to 0 or 1. I win 3-1 and didn't even get enough units out there. I got shorted, let alone I got shorted for the commission. I mean, that happens. Too much talking. So let's go for chaos here. Right, we're going to see if this continues. So here, back 2, that's anticipated. So I'm going to go chaos. So last one should have been 4 units. So this one we're going to continue to be at 3 units. We're going to see if we can continue this streak, because this one's on a streak. It's on the trading blows anyway. Nine, again, I can't lose. I can tie, but I can't lose. 4. So we win. So guess what? I'm back within a stone's throw of my goal once again. All right, so here we're going to go anticipated. So anticipated would be 1, 2. It's going to be red for, I got to go for $11 to be able to get this. And it looks like 100% everybody else but me is looking for a player bet here. So we'll see if the short road doesn't bring us an anticipated bet. Because once again, if I'm on player and I go down to 1 and then I go over 2 for the short road, these don't match. So then I would expect to give me a blue mark here. I wanted a red mark. And I've got an 8. So we won. Look at that. We hit our goal. $6,500. That actually makes it a good day, and just in time I can go to work. So please like and subscribe. Until next time, I hope you have a safe and fantastic St. Patrick's Day. Wear the green, bring the green, and tomorrow's is going to be even a better day with the streaks. Just pay attention to them. They're going to be there. So Mike the Gambling Guy, till next time, I'm out.